Okay, this piece is called My Life, My Life, My Life. My abstract mind has been abstracted into beautiful petals of melodies. I rock hard to a beat of my own. In the back of my mind, I hear melodies and sounds only I can condone. My mother said that I'm stubborn as hell. I smile and say that you can catch me on any day with two personalities like a Gemini. Like a Quimini, I swim past the pool. So picture this. My life, my life, my life. Stevie Wonder's on the keys. As blind as he wanna be. Jimi Hendrix on the guitar. Strumming, strumming, strumming. As I grow, as I grew, as I grown. Dizzy's on the horn. Blowing, blowing, blown. So picture this. My life, my life, my life. Papa rode around like a stone. He never laid his hat down long enough to call it a home. But still I became a queen without the example of how a queen should be treated by a king. With the exceptions of my brothers, blue and black. One paid me for my grades, the other taught me about the streets. So picture this. My life, my life, my life. My relationship is more rockier than the seas, but you won't catch me in the trees, smoking on the trees, trying to find the melody. So picture this. My life, my life, my life.
Woo! Woo! What's going on, y'all? It's Gates the GOAT. I'm on top of my classes with countless classics influenced by Cadillac contrasts. I'm on your asses, no ass kiss, bitch. You're slower than molasses. Big Boy was probably in my auntie classes, and I say the South got something to say. And you're watching The Spotlight on Cluster TV, Cluster with a K.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 24 of The Spotlight. I am your host, Jerome Boateng, and thank you so much for joining us for another episode. And today we are honored to have here an amazing poet who started off as a rapper, who's going to share her voice and share her ideas and her story with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to The Spotlight, KK Roxwel.
Woo! Thank you, thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead and pull the mic up close to you, miss. Yeah, so, you once said that fear is an obstacle that you have to overcome to become the next version of yourself, right? When did you get to that belief? Do you remember?
I have to say it's a daily practice because I forget. And I have to be reminded as well. So I think with each step, each movement that you make, you just have to get out of your own way. Because we had to constantly work on ourselves. Because if you don't, you're going to be stuck in the same rut, the same place, and then blaming everybody else that you haven't succeeded on what you think success is.
Yeah, so you think it's just really small fears throughout the day that you got to overcome, or is it just big things that you always have to overcome in every chapter of your life?
I think it can be a combination of it. It just depends on who you are and how you handle things. So, fear will paralyze you, right? Mm-hmm. So if you don't overcome those fears that you have, you're just stuck in the rut. So.
Well, you've also said in the past that, creativity is what brings you peace. And, how does creativity bring you that peace that other things in life may not be able to?
I always say the pen and pad is my best friend.
Okay, well, the pen and pad your best friend. How long have you been writing?
I say since the age of 10. I get emotional when I talk about my creativity because it's just a good natural release of who I am as a person. And yeah.
No, definitely.
You got this. You got it.
Yeah, you got it. And look, creativity, it brings energy, and light is, you write a lot about love as well. And, you've said before that, love is light and light is going to shine all over the world. And so why do you feel like love is so core to what you write about?
Sometimes I think you got to give love to receive love. Mm-hmm. And so that's the reason why I say shine bright, because light is love. It'll always shine through.
Yeah. And I know in the past you talked to me about how sometimes you really have to, when it comes to love, you really got to be very just diligent and very slow with it. Take your time with it, because you can't just give your heart out to everybody. Is that like a lesson that you learned over time, or is that something you've always had?
No, it's something I learned over time because you can give it out so much and it's not appreciated. And not saying that everybody is perfect, you know? So I'm like a slow roll with it. And being a slow roll, people think that you don't want them or want, you know, saying those different things, and that's not the case.
Well, you always have written, you know, about love and expressed that creativity for yourself, but you've also given a platform to others to express that creativity and tell their stories too. You've had art to artists,
yes.
And you've also recently partnered with the Vital Movement to do something similar. So why is allowing other creatives to share their stories so core to what you do?
I love learning about people and how you think and what made you create that piece. So as I got older, because as you stated, I started out as a rapper, a battle rapper first, because I used to try to get in the room with my brother and all that different things.
Okay.
So which led to that. And so as I got older, I was like, well, I still want to be close to my first love, which is music. So that's how I came up with art to artists.
Yeah, so how was that experience for you?
It was exciting. You know what I'm saying? Meeting all these different people of all backgrounds. I didn't care if you crocheted or whatever, you tap dance. So it was like, I wanted to know what drives you, what is it about that particular art form or that medium that you enjoy so much.
Yeah, and you do a lot of things with other different mediums too. You know, you're an artist yourself. You're also a photographer, videographer, as well as a poet too.
Yeah.
So when an idea comes up in your mind, how do you know instantly which medium that belongs to?
Ooh, I would have to say is what I'm doing in the moment. Because I always say I'm never bored, because I will find something to do that's creative, that can release all those different things. So
Facts. Well, what is your favorite one? Do you have like a ranking in terms of like your favorite type of mediums?
it would definitely be writing, the poetry, which led to the raps. Like, I used to write to R&B music.
Okay, what type of R&B music?
Whatever that would be on the radio. It could be Tony Braxton, Asian myself, but yeah, just pretty much art, just being able to just to write, because you know you can be driving down the street, a thought come to your head, and you gotta hurry up and get it out. So yeah.
So what's the biggest difference between making music and making poetry?
It's all poetry. It's how you feel, or even if someone wrote it for you. They may have had a conversation with you, and whatever that conversation may have been, it came out of it. So I consider it all poetry in motion, because you get a good because most people listen to the music before they listen to the lyrics.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, before we get to hear this next piece, I want to give a quick shout out to Wit Media, the creative director and videographer for the Spotlight. If you need your vision to come to life, he can make it happen. So make sure you hit up Wit Media. Now, let's get to the poem.
Okay, so this piece is more playful. It's called Cool Chick. Just call me that cool chick that's on a mission. It's called win, 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 win. Never been the type to fit in, always been that cool chick. Rapping since the age of 10, pen and pad my best friend. 10 toes flat, living life like a hi-hat. Write me down in history, missing me Biggie. Keeping it elite, style never changing. Untraditional, subliminal arrangements. Born in the South, but the Midwest raised me. Catch me skipping through the parking lot with a skirt on. Church girl, yep, I still rode along. Moved the VA, became a Coupe Theo thing. Now I'm in GA on a different scene. Rolling with a super crew, living out my dreams. Doing what I do, if you know what I mean. Just call me that cool chick that's on a mission. It's called win, 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 win. It's not an optical illusion that you're losing. Your mouth so dry cause you keep getting high. Night lights up in the day and the night. Got you looking my way cause the ass so tight. Gonna get it right. Trying to make sure my family's alright. We may fuss, we may fight. The end of the day, it's gonna be alright. Drop top down, cruising through through the city, looking real pretty, purring like a kitty. Here, giddy, giddy, snatching up the mics, you not doing it right. Dumb down the children, is that all right? Move to the beat if I'm doing it right. It's all right if you want to fight. Just call me that cool chick that's on a mission. It's called win, 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 win.
Yeah. Yo, that piece right there, that was fire, man. Go ahead, comment down below your favorite line from that piece. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the bell notification so you can be notified when there's more episodes of The Spotlight coming up. Now back to the show.
It's Wisdom the Healer coming to you live and direct.
His sex, weed, broken dreams. I swear I smelled death once, and I didn't know it. Till it whispered my cousin's name, left a bullet on his pillow like a cursed Valentine. Why is it so hard to have love and patience in the hood?
You're watching The Spotlight at Cluster TV.
I see who's going to be doing that for the fourth.
Yeah, that cool chick, huh?
That cool chick.
Okay. Well, you know, one of the things you said in that piece was you said the Midwest raised you?
Yes.
Yeah, so where were you born and where'd you end up getting raised?
I was born in Warren, Arkansas.
Warren, Arkansas.
Arkansas.
All right, we got some representatives of Warren in the house today.
And we moved to Junction City, Kansas, when I was about, I want to say 5 years old. So that's where the whole Midwest thing comes from. And then my junior year in high school, we moved to Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Word. Like, so you did a lot of bouncing around early childhood.
But I met a lot of great people along the way. You know, fam friends is what I call them. So,
Fam friends. Got you. So, you know, you said you started writing when you were about 10 years old, but, you know, when did you start first performing?
I first started performing when I moved to Virginia. I won a contest on the radio. It was V103 with Lex Coop, and she introduced me to her camp, Teddy Abner, and I met a lot of cool people along that way. And so that's how my journey began. Met a lot of greats that's in the industry now. Pharrell, Missy, Timberland, because of my manager worked for the radio station.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Yeah, were you able to like sit in with them while they were creating music, or did you see them perform live mostly?
No, but Pharrell came to an event that Lex Coop had through for the V103, and we all got a chance to perform. And then, you know what I'm saying, he just spread a little positive love towards everybody, just telling everybody to keep going. So, yeah.
That's awesome. And, you know, how many years did you spend performing? Because I know you took a hiatus at some point.
Yes. Actually, the hiatus was probably about 4 years. Yeah.
4 years.
So about 4 years. So I'm back out now.
Yeah, so what did you feel like you needed to learn during that 4-year period?
To stay focused. Stop quitting. Stop giving up on myself. Stop being distracted.
Yeah, sounds like that was a constant problem back then. And like, you know, when did you like, you know, ultimately begin to learn that lesson? Was it like small dominoes knocking down every day, or was it a big type
That's
of
a perfect analogy. The small dominoes, yeah. Just a little bit at a time. So yeah.
Word. What brought you back?
I have had my head down for the last 3 years, just working real hard. And I ended up going to Who Wanna Fuck one night. And, you know, that's trap poetry. And I was like, I would be back. And so every Wednesday, that's what I do on Wednesday, the Vital Movement, and then go to Who Wanna Fuck.
Yeah,
so, you know,
Wednesday nights for poetry is something special. And, you know, Papa Duke, shout out to Papa Duke, you know, she helped get you back into it with her event for the soul. But now you're even helping out with Mega Cypher of the Vital Movement.
Yes.
So go into how you guys created that partnership and what inspired you to start working with them.
The interesting part about it is I met Mega Cypher at Trap Poetry. And I'm trying to think. I ended up at there was an event at Apache Cafe.
Yeah.
And I saw him there, and he asked me to record for him. And then I just kept seeing him around. And then when I saw that he was doing his thing at the bookstore gallery, so I went, you know what I'm saying, just showing love or whatever. And then him and I started having conversation. And we ended up having a meeting, and he was like, I would like, you to join the movement or whatever. And I was down, so that gives me a chance to rebirth Art to Artists, to interview some other great artists. And so, yeah.
So you're going to also be doing interviews at the shows as well.
Yes.
Because I've been to the Vital Movement, right? And like it gives you a chance to freestyle.
Yes.
And also do any type of piece you got. And you're going to add that interview component as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
And going to the Vital Movement is which got me back, saying, as he says, getting your reps in. So, still working it out, getting back into everything. So, yeah. Yeah,
so after you, came back after this hiatus, how important has getting your reps in been since then?
Oh, it's been vital. It's really been vital. Because the last piece that I'm going to perform, that's where I was going to work out the kinks and everything like that. So by doing that, which helping me now to be able to, with this interview and the performance.
Yes, ma'am. And, you're also a mother, correct?
No.
No mother?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Nah, my bad. I saw that you've posted
probably my nephew. Even though it was my nephew.
Yeah. Do you ever want to be a mother? Or is that not something that you really see for yourself?
I think I'm past that age. I'm at the age of let's get a dog and travel.
Man, in conversations that I've had with you, I think we have a similar mindset. When it does come to that, because a lot of folks they meet somebody fully infatuated with them, and then they want to just rush into everything with them.
Yes.
But something you told me is that it's important to really just be able to take your time with it. Don't rush into intimacy, really.
Yes, I believe in building a foundation of friendship. Because I feel like when you have that foundation of friendship, that person, even on the days that we don't like each other, you're not going to run as fast. Because how fast do you leave your friends when you're upset with your friends? Some people are more loyal to their friends than their partners sometimes, Yeah. So I just believe, with that foundation, if you have that, it just makes things a lot better.
Makes it a lot smoother.
Yeah.
Because that if you're friends and you kind of go through a rough patch, you can come back through and still remain friends with them, still love them.
Yep.
And if you do that with your partner, then it'll be very smooth if you guys do face those rough patches. Because, love is not easy.
It's not.
Love is definitely a battlefield. And, that's something that, I've heard you write about before, and just how, love can be the most gifting thing, but it can be the most challenging thing when it isn't going that well too. Yeah, and, how have experiences with romance really, I guess, how does that push you toward your creativity?
I always say that I would love to put somebody on the same level as my love for music. And my longest relationship was about 8-9 years. And when that relationship ended, I felt like I lost my family. So, because I'm the type of, I'm a relationship person or whatever. And so I may date, but I date with intention. And a lot of people need that instant gratification.
Yeah.
And if you want instant gratification, I'm not a cup of coffee. You know what I'm saying? So it's a slow roll, and I think people need to understand, all because a person is moving slow with you doesn't mean that they don't want you or they out here being a player.
No, it means they're being intentional sometimes.
And so when it comes to my creativity, I do when I'm in love, you gonna get some poetry. Oh, you gonna get some poetry. You gonna get some words. So, yeah.
That's beautiful. And, in terms of, what you have going on, next, I know you're with the Vital Movement, but just in terms of where you're taking your poetry and your art, what do you see yourself doing next?
Actually, I would love to travel, to be honest with you.
Really?
That's an ultimate goal. That's something I always vision, even for Art to Artists. Just traveling and just exploring different things and just meeting other creatives.
Any dream destinations?
The world. The world. Look, passport ready. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, word. Personally, I've always wanted to go to Chicago myself. That's my dream location. You been to Chicago?
I don't think so. But we have family in Chicago, though. Yeah.
That's tight. Well,
Yeah.
listen, before you do your last piece here, do you want to go ahead and let people know where they can find you and where they can keep up with you, stay in touch with you?
Okay. Yes, you can find me on all socials, and that's KK Roxwel. That's KKROXWEL. Follow me as I ink out how I feel.
Okay, and before we get into your last piece, do you want to preview it a little bit, like let people know what it's about?
Yeah. Okay, so this piece that I wrote is called Rinse and Repeat, Sales and Sales. So pretty much it just talks about what's going on today, as well as the sales that we place ourselves in. Because a lot of times we get so trapped in our own mind or whatever, and we place ourselves in a sale. So sales and sales, rinse and repeat.
Sales and sales. I like that. Well, all right, before we get to the next piece, I want to give a quick shout out to Fawn Moore. He has done photography for the Spotlight for the past 2 seasons. He's done photography for poets and performers from all around the country, all around the world. So if you need your moment captured, make sure you hit up Fawn Moore. Now back to the next poem.
Sales and sales, rinse and repeat. I'm sick and tired of these sales selling themselves, but these sales ain't selling themselves. It's the people that's putting the people inside of the sales that's selling themselves. We slipping on this ice, what the hell? I'm sick and tired of these sales selling themselves, but are these sales really selling themselves? No, it's the people that's putting the people inside of the sales that's selling their souls for the dollar bill, y'all. Yes, the economy has to rise and fall. It's bigger than the red and blue. They've been banging longer than me and you. Crips and Bloods been banging for years. Red and blue. Red and blue. Gangsta politicians, they've been banging too. Red and blue. Red and blue. We're knee deep in this well. It's bigger than what they tell. $1 billion bills from Iran to Venezuela. I'm sick and tired of these sales selling themselves, but the people that should be locked up ain't selling themselves. Release yourself. Rinse and repeat. Sales and sales. I'm sick and tired of these sales selling themselves, but these sales ain't selling themselves. It's the people trying to get a piece of what America sells. Pam, she popping that punani because she popping them pills. Popularity and populations got them pilling the bills. Pulling up in purple Benzes with her friends is living life's ills. Pam is only 18 thinking this is real. Pam is only 18 thinking this is real. Living life's Geppetto on a string, she don't even know how to feel. Pineal gland closed so she can't even see what's real. Pam. Rinse and repeat. Sales and sales. I'm sick and tired of these sales selling themselves, but you selling that sale to yourself. Release yourself. Sales and sales. I'm sick and tired of these sales selling themselves, but these sales ain't selling themselves. It's the people that's putting the people inside of the sales that's selling themselves. Release yourself.
Not an instant coffee kind of girl, but an old-time percolator.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Well,
Instant coffee here.
ain't no instant coffee. Ain't no instant gratification. All right, KK Roxwel is about the long journey. Oh. Hey man, just to be known, by the way, at 1:58 p.m. I said to please silence the phones. But you know what? Hey, at least, boss man, at least, it didn't go off until after the interview was done. Thank you so much to KK.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Nah, this was a blessing. Thank you for having. Thank you for allowing myself to have you on. You were actually the very first person to sign up for season 2, so I really do appreciate you. I'm glad I was able to allow you to share your talents and tell your story, and hopefully I can come through to the Vital Movement soon and I can do the same. I definitely love to chop it up with you and Megasite.
Oh, for sure.
But yes, ma'am.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, but until then, we're going to go ahead and conclude with another episode of The Spotlight. Thank you guys for watching so much. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment your favorite part of the episode, and I'm going to catch you guys next time on The Spotlight. Peace.
How are you feeling after your interview at the Spotlight?
The masses. I'm on top of my classes with countless classics influenced by Cadillac contrasts. I'm on your asses, no ass kiss, bitches slower than molasses. Big Boy was probably in my auntie classes, and I say the South got something to say.
Feel pretty good. Definitely think it was a dope experience. An experience like no other.
As I got older, it's like the journal entries would have rhythm to it, and I'd be writing like today. I'll write in my journal. Next thing I know, maybe like 2 or 3 sentences, then it's poetry, and I'm just going and I'm like, stop the bars and write what you're. So sometimes I have to stop myself from doing poetry.
gotta be brave around here. I don't care about what you fear and how much you may fear it. The only way to overcome any fear is to be braver than that fear, because fears are an illusion. Ain't nothing really to be scared of out here, you know?
You can ask me what can make me feel this way. Well, I can't conceal what we'll display. The love I have for the one who fills my world is none other than my girl.
Feeling like my story has been heard and told, so
What was your favorite part?
my favorite part. Probably with Darian playing right in my ear when we did Roses Bloom. That was nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
And why should other poets come onto the spotlight?
We would love to hear your story, of course.
I'm Dom, and that was such a great episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more in the future.